All right, so now that we have all of the randomized features here, let's go ahead and let's add in some kind of bar here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move all these up here. And while I'm at it, I will take this and I'll take the X position, which should be 186. Yes, and we'll make it actually 185. And I'm actually going to select all of these here. And I'm going to just say 185. Okay, and that's not the right one here. We'll just say 784, and we'll kind of just move all this down here. So now they're all at the same area here, and actually, just as that looks even cooler, we might actually do that here. And again, when you're making your apps, sometimes serendipitously, you might make a mistake. Like I didn't actually expect it to rotate that, but in the next tutorial, I'll show you something really cool with that. But in this tutorial, let's go ahead, let's add in a sprite. And this sprite is going to be, let's actually make it, we can make it a green. I think pink would be a good one, but blue. We'll make it a sky blue, and we'll just make it like that here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move it just like this for a quick second. And I'm just going to keep track of these numbers here. So 9, 77, and 10, actually the size here. So it's roughly 1800. So I'm going to do that here. Let's resize this here, and the width is going to be 1850, and the height is going to be, let's just say 50 here. Okay, I'm going to push OK, and that is going to be our little meter here. So we'll call this reshuffle meter. Okay, and what this is going to do is that this is slowly going to go down. Slowly going to go down to nothing, and then when it goes back to zero, it goes back here. And what that is supposed to show you is that is supposed to show you when the items are going to get reshuffled. Okay, and that's actually pretty neat here. So we'll just go down that, and I might as well look at all of these, and I'll just kind of move them down here. And I just have one other item. Let's just take a quick look at the background here, and I'm going to zoom in, and I'm just going to make sure that the background is just above there, just so that we don't get any weird ideas. All right, and so what this is going to do is I'm going to say system every tick. Okay, and this every tick accesses the game loop, and this game loop it's a loop that constantly moves, constantly gets refreshed. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add another global variable, and this is going to be meter. We'll call this meter size. Okay, and the meter size is going to be equal to this size here, so 1844. So meter size is 1844, and we can actually do a whole bunch of cool stuff with that here. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to say system, and we're going to subtract from meter size, and we're just simply subtract 1 here. Okay, and what this is going to do is that meter size is going to get 1 subtracted here, and I'm going to say we're going to go into reshuffle meter, and we're going to do set width to meter size. Okay, and all this is going to do is if we run this right now, you can see that it's slowly going down, right? And you can see it's actually kind of moving in towards the center. Now, lots of people like to have it go in one way, but for example, it's like instead of it moving into the center, I think that moving into the center is actually quite a bit different, and I think it's quite a bit better. I'm going to refresh that here, and so there we go. That is part of what we need to do here, and we'll go and we'll talk about how to hook this up into the actual number in just a second. I'll see you in the next tutorial.